ritual that comes in these videos are how we at African Magic Temple do the changing of your destiny. In every cosmology, we have the Trinity, Maoga Sobolisa, Maoga Kitikata, and Maoga Ese, Ese Joto, and Mejoto, because it is believed that Ese is the one who created you, the God that creates human beings. And destiny is what we call Ese, Maoga Ese, or Se. Ese is one of the most worshipped God in every, because destiny is everything. Because it's your destiny who will make you to become a doctor, become a lawyer, to become a traditionalist. It's all it is channeled for you before you even came into this world. So destiny plays a very, very big role in Vodu. So for me, being a Vodu priest today is because of my destiny. So this essay is negative and positive. If the positive aspect of your say or destiny is stronger, your life is a better life in this world. But if the negative aspect of your say is stronger, things don't go well with you in life. You get difficult, because it is said in every that to be rich is all because of essay. To be poor is essay. To be handsome, it's essay. To be clever, it's essay. We say it in every vignue gigi. Giving birth to beautiful and good children, it's essay. Esronye dede, getting a good wife or getting a good husband, it's how your say is. The kajeje, handsomeness, beautifulness, all is because of our say. So we have Ese which is the good essay, and we have Ese Voen, which is the bad essay. Some people call Ese Voen Beshi, like in Ghana. In Central Ave, we call it Bechi. Then in Southern Ave, they call it Ese. So this Ese, the negative one, when it is worrying you and your lives are not going on well, or your life is not going on well, it can be adjusted in a way to balance it with the good one, so that the balance between the good destiny and the bad destiny can be equal, or at least the good one is a little bit higher than the negative one or the bad one. So that is what we are doing in this. So when you come for a reading and it is seen that it is your essay that is worrying you, that's why you are not getting a husband, you're not getting a wife, you're not getting a good job. When you do things, you don't find solution to them, or you get sick and you can't find a cure, and sometimes people go into jail for no reason. A lot of people don't even know why things happen to them. But all these things, according to the Ave spirituality, which is Vodu, it is all upon your essay. If it shows that the essay is the cause of all these things and the negative one is stronger, then we will change your destiny. When you do a Voen, the items you get. So we get a special clay, not just any clay, because it is believed that human beings are created with clay. And there is a specific type of chicken which should be used for Ese Voen. After molding the Ese Voen, we have Ese New and Ese Voen. So the Ese Voen, when you are molding it with the clay, you don't mold it to look beautiful, because it is called the bad destiny. So you can't make it to look beautiful. Before I start the ceremony, I draw the circles at the place where I do my ceremonies. This place where I do my ceremonies is not just an ordinary place or anywhere that I'm doing it. There are things that my old man, my spiritual father, had buried in the ground for me to connect with the cosmos. Whenever I'm doing any spiritual thing, I sit down there, I connect with all the other energies. So on this, I draw 7 circles, starting from the inner circle, representing all the days in the week. And the axe was given me as an authority to be able to do spiritual work. So that axe is what I use to conjure and invoke all the energies that are with me and energies in the cosmos to come to help me so that I can be successful in whatever I am doing. And then I put all the talismans. You know, a talisman is to boost the energy and vibration of myself and the people who are there and the place that we are doing the ceremony, so that we will be above whatever we are trying to face. Because Ese Voen is a very, very, very negative and a very strong spirit. Sometimes when you remove that Ese Voen, it doesn't want to go, because it seems like you are sucking him from where he has been and has dwelled and has been there for having his own kingdom there and enjoying, and you are now coming to try to suck it. It will try to attack. For that reason, we use the talismans and all these things to protect ourselves so that it does not come back into any of us. That's why usually when we are doing this Ese Voen, we don't let children stay during some part of the ceremony. We'll finish certain parts first before we let children come in, because we don't want the Ese to feel like it's being sucked or being pushed out and you run from there and enter another child. It's not like when it enters that child immediately you will know. You will not know. But when the child start growing, then the child start to develop certain kind of characters that you didn't see it was in the child from the beginning. So we try to avoid such situations, so we don't ask children or we don't allow children to be at the point where we are doing Ese Voen. After the Ese is molded, the person you are doing the Ese Voen, take certain things from him, like his hair, to transfer his energy into that clay that you have molded. There is a way, and there are some conjurations and Vodu invocations that you do to transfer person's energy into that Ese Voen that you have molded. Then we take the chicken's feathers to clothe the Ese Voen. That's why you see, just like the Red Indians use the feathers, we also use the chicken feathers to use it as a clothing for the Ese Voen.
Mayo mauga sobolisa medwago. Mauga kitikata medwago. Mauga ese joto amejoto. Woman baby, dokuno baby, mayo medwago.
So when the talismans are all hung to the axe and Ese Voen is in place, we ask the person to go and mash some special herbs that are used to remove Ese Voen, that once you bath those herbs, the negativity that has been following you will dispel and go away from you. Like how you bath yourself to clean yourself. But this one, we are actually cleaning your soul. That's what we are trying to cleanse in doing Ese Voen, by cleaning your destiny. There are special herbs that are used for that, and once those herbs have been used and you mash them and say your things that you want to say, how you want your life to be, then we continue the ceremony. The purpose of Ese Voen, a removing of Ese Voen or removal of Ese Voen, is to cleanse your destiny so that your life can be a better life than what it was before you came to African Magic Temple. Once blood has touched what we have done, the negative destiny that is in the person has transferred into that clay, because in that clay we have his hair, nails and other things that we gather from certain parts of his body to activate the image that we have formed. So once blood touches it, it becomes alive, and it is no more just a clay that you are seeing here. It can do any negative. That is Vodu. After we have finished all the ceremony, kill the chicken, the person has to bring the chicken back to the Ese Voen, telling the Ese Voen that, oh, I have given you the food that you like to eat, which is this chicken. So when you tell, the person tells all his problems and everything, so I've killed your animal for you today. Please, I want you to leave me. Find a place for yourself so that I can also find a place for me. I want you to go to wherever you are going and be happy there so that you leave me alone so that I can also be happy here with myself in this world. So we do that, and after the machine, then we ask, they say, where do you want to go when you leave this your human body that is doing all this for you? Where do you want to go now that it has become alive? Because it has become alive. Once the blood touches it, it has become alive. So you can ask it question now. Do you want to go to the roadside? Do you want to be buried? Do you want to go to the garbage place? Because being a Ese Voen, which is a negative thing, usually a place that is like a garbage and a cemetery and all wherever, that's where it wants to be. So we take it after consulting and let's say start to communicate. So once you start communicating, you take it to where it wants to go. Then you bath the person with the herbs that had been prepared from the beginning in a bath to cleanse the person from the Ese Voen. Then we leave the Ese Voen where it wants to be, and then after bathing, and all the people who had gone also must do some ablution.
Whatever we came to do here shouldn't follow back us to the house.
After leaving where they left their say, they do ablution and everything, and then come back home. Then we now ask the energies that are accompanying them to see whether where the Ese Voen has been taken, is it okay? Is everything? If it's not okay, if there's anything to do for it again, we do. But if there's nothing to do, then we close the ceremony. It is when this Ese Voen is removed before they can make Ese itself for you. After removing this one, a lot of changes will come into your life. If it is like you are doing it, you came to do a consultation because your wife, your children, your job, your business, everything is not working well. That's why you came, and it is a sin that it is because of Ese Voen. Once that is done, you must start seeing progress in whatever you've come to do.
Ese Voen, Ese Voen, Ese Voen, menya wana, senda menya wana.